where to buy it, how to buy it, why do you need to buy, how much you're gonna pay for it. There are some downside: trains and the buses and the public restrooms. First of all, some cafes and restaurants might actually be closed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are on the beautiful Ligurian coast today. We're continuing our exploration of this area of Italy. Honestly, one of my favorite areas of Italy. And I have a few very interesting tips for you today, especially if you're planning to visit the famous Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is an incredible park, national park in Italy, but there are a few tips that you should know if you want to visit this place. And today I'm gonna share them with you. But before we begin, I have something important to tell you. If you're not subscribed yet, guys, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button down below, because like that you will not miss anything new, any new vlogs. And especially if you want to see more of the Cinque Terre, make sure to subscribe, because on Monday I will post a new vlog, an entire vlog, full-on vlog like I always do from the Cinque Terre, so you will be able to enjoy this amazing place. And now, if you're ready, let's get into the video. The Cinque Terre is a national park that includes 5 different towns, all of them equally beautiful, all of them you can visit. And I have the most important tip for you guys if you want to visit them. Well, first of all, there are 2 places, 2 bigger cities on both ends of the park, and you can start your trip from either of them. It is La Spezia from the south of the park and Levanto from the north of the park. And as I said, you can visit both cities and then visit the park from any of those. However, my tip number 1 would be for you to buy the Cinque Terre card. Trust me, the Cinque Terre card will make everything way easier for you guys. Because the Cinque Terre card includes the trains and the buses and the public restrooms. Because yes, the public restrooms, you need to pay for them inside the Cinque Terre park, so it just makes things easier and quicker. Especially if you want to visit 3 or more towns out of 5, it makes sense, because financially, economically, it just makes more sense for you. And if you want to know where to buy it, how to buy it, why do you need to buy, how much you're gonna pay for it, guys, make sure to visit my Patreon page. I will leave you a link in the description box. Make sure to subscribe to check it out, because I post lots of important information there, starting from itineraries and travel tips and best hotel and restaurant deals, and finishing with expat life advice on my Patreon, so you can be updated on everything. Next tip, guys, if you're traveling by train and you want to reach the Cinque Terre, the best ways, there are 2 of them to get there, would be either to take the train from Florence to La Spezia or from Genoa to Levanto. And from there, as I said before, you can explore all of these towns. You can either do it by train, and in this case consider getting the Cinque Terre card, or you can do it by bus. However, while taking the bus will cost you less, consider that taking the bus will not take you to the most famous towns, although technically you will still be in the area. You will not get all these beautiful panoramic views of the sea, and you will stay inland. And there is another bus that is called Explore the Cinque Terre, Esplora Cinque Terre. Sorry for my Italian pronunciation today, it's just a bit wrong today. Anyway, you can take this tourist bus. This is a specialized tour bus that will take you to each point in Cinque Terre, and like that you will be able to explore all of the famous towns. Or last but not least, you can take the boat. In my opinion, it might be one of the best solutions, because from the boat, from the sea, you'll be able to see these towns, with these incredible views, with all these little houses built one upon another, and it's incredible. And this is just another way to explore the area. You can obviously hike around. It will take you way more time, but if you're sporty enough, you can walk and hike between one town to another, which could be a good option for you, especially if you want to save some money. But guys, consider that these hiking trails are actually not free. You will have to pay to go through them. So yeah, as I said before, getting the Cinque Terre card will resolve this issue. Next up, guys, my next tip is to consider whether you're visiting Cinque Terre during the high or low season. Obviously, the low season has its perks. Namely, there won't be as many people, and this is my favorite part about the low season in Cinque Terre, which runs from November till March, April, more or less, when you can visit this amazing area and not have to queue everywhere. I will be able to just walk normally, you know, without these crowds of people. However, there are some downsides to the low season as well. First of all, some cafes and restaurants might actually be closed during the low season, which obviously is not very nice, so your experience might be different. Some hiking trails might be closed during the winter season, especially considering the fact that some hiking trails are closed all the time for safety reasons, so make sure to check out their website if you want to learn more, if you want to prepare well. I would highly recommend you to check this website to organize your trip well, and I will leave you the link in the description box. Another thing to consider, and another thing that not many people talk about, is that some places do not have heating, like at all. I mean, we stopped at La Spezia today, and the apartment that we found was amazing. It was new, it was beautiful, and the owner was incredibly warm and welcoming. However, there was no heating. Luckily, it wasn't cold because they had air conditioning used for heating, but still, I would say it wasn't pleasantly warm. Or maybe I'm just the person who likes it has to be warm. But you have to consider it, guys. Depending on the place where you're staying, there might not be enough heating for you during the winter months. So be prepared for that. And when I talked about this issue with the owner of the apartment where we are staying, he said that it is actually quite common for the houses in this area not to have any central heating, or, you know, just the heating, like normal heating anyway. And the water is heated up by the boilers, and that means that sometimes if you're a group of people, there might not be enough hot water for you. So beware, guys. This is the downside of the low season. Obviously, during the high season, during summer months or late spring months, it will be much more pleasant here in terms of weather. There won't be this wind, by the way. Sorry if sometimes you can hear it, and it will be much warmer, much sunnier. Well, still sunny today, but there will be more people, and this is the worst thing. And also the prices go up, not only for the hotels but also for the Cinque Terre card. So, you know, you should decide for yourself whether you want to spend time maybe, you know, navigating these crowds of people and paying a bit more, or you are ready to face the downsides and enjoy this area for yourselves. Last but not least, guys, if you're visiting this area, make sure not to stop at the Cinque Terre. I mean, like, not only the Cinque Terre, because there are so many amazing places in this area besides this national park. Although I would highly recommend you to spend at least one day exploring the park and then stay longer and explore beyond the park. For example, today we're actually filming it not exactly in the Cinque Terre, but in Porto Venere. An amazing place, honestly. It's a magical place. I fell in love with this little village, fisherman village with beautiful views, and there are even more like this. If you haven't seen my vlog from Porto Venere, by the way, I will leave you a link up here. Make sure to check it out. Trust me, guys, you will not regret it, and chances are you'll probably want to visit it even before you visit the Cinque Terre. However, there are more places like this, like Delaro, Lerici, and Amelia, and other amazing, amazing little towns that will enchant you. They are charming, they're magical. Oh, you can see the waves are here. So I think that you have to explore this area to the fullest, not only the touristy part, which is the Cinque Terre, but beyond that. I highly recommend you guys, trust me. This experience will not be comparable to the experience of only visiting the Cinque Terre. So, you know, consider it as another tip of mine, as a very insider tip from someone who loves exploring areas that are not very famous, that are not touristy at all. Just be open-minded and try to search beyond the places that are very well known. Also, guys, stay tuned, and once again I remind you to subscribe if you want to see more, because next up we are going to Telaro, so we're gonna film it for you as well, and you'll be able to enjoy a vlog from there too. So if you don't want to miss anything, you know what to do, guys. The subscribe button down below, and then the bell button, so you know when a new video comes up on my channel. Having said that, guys, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this quick video, chatty video with this beautiful view where I'm sharing my best tips for visiting Cinque Terre and the Ligurian coast. And as always, I remind you to like, comment and share this video with your friends so I can make more videos like this. If you want to support my channel, please don't forget to hit the thanks button down below so I can make more videos for you guys and share more vlogs for you and share more tips with you. Thank you so much for being here and please enjoy your day.